I'm Kevin Hobgood-Brown. I'm the chair of the Foundation for Australian Studies in China. My first trip to China was in early 1983. When I arrived in Beijing, I just fell in love with it, and I've always considered Beijing as a second home. I ended up living in Beijing for 4.5 years. I was on the law faculty of Peking University. Most of my students made great contributions to China's development over the last 39 years. The energy, creativity, persistence, and resilience of Chinese people is probably second to none. I learned new dimensions of all of those characteristics in China. We look around China today, it's a prosperous country. It's a very outward-looking country. China's achievement of this progress in such a short period of time is a real testament to the hard work, the creativity of the people of China. And have had the pleasure over the years of working as a lawyer in China, conducting business operations in China, and of course, being part of the educational process as well. That was taken to a new level in my experience in China because I just realized how important and sacred almost education was. The Foundation for Australian Studies in China was created about 11 years ago by the Australia-China Council. And the idea was we wanted to create an independent, nonprofit foundation in support activities in the Australian Studies centers at Chinese universities that would allow young scholars to travel to Australia. There are 40 such centers now. We also created a chair of Australian Studies at Peking University. The real value of these exchanges is that these Chinese students take a little bit of Australia back to China with them. And while they're here, they help Australians understand China a little bit better. It's key to our bilateral relationship. If I have any strong hope for the future, it is that we send more Australian students to China. On this 50th anniversary, I'd like to extend my warm congratulations to the people of China, to all of my friends and colleagues here in Australia. I would like our leadership today to look at the relationship with the same creativity, boldness, and optimism, and encourage all of us to work harder for the next 15 years.